This is the challenge, gentlemen. You must drive your amphibious cars, yours isn't, to Rudyard Reservoir. It's a reservoir near Leek. So we've gone from Kiel to Leek and drive them all the way across the 2-mile stretch of water.
2 mile stretch of water?
2 miles.
If it's 2 miles, it could be choppy.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me, I'm doing 40 knots.
Doesn't bother me, I've got infinite wind power and a very stable craft.
Mount up, gentlemen. Oh, yeah.
It was only 20 miles to the reservoir. What could possibly go wrong?
Now's the time I can be quite honest, really, about some of the aspects of this cop. The ride is appalling. I told Curtis, don't weld the suspension up. So he hasn't, he's just fitted solid shock absorbers.
I had other issues.
When it was new, it had 17 horsepower, there or thereabouts. Let's assume it's now got about 40. With the additions I've made, this now weighs 2.5 tons. This is the slowest thing in the world. But not as slow as James.
There we are in top gear, 35 miles an hour.
I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. That's 50. In the traditional spirit of Top Gear comradeship, we left James behind.
Jeremy appears to be having what a bouncy ride.
Meanwhile, my lack of power really was becoming a problem.
I just went under a very low telephone cable there, so I suspect James could easily plunge the whole of Stoke-on-Trent into the Middle Ages. To miss overhead obstacles, James had lowered his mast, but this was cheating, and soon he was punished with engine failure.
The other problem is, I can't actually open the bonnet because I've had to seal it in an attempt to keep it floating without the nose going down. I didn't tell the others this because I didn't want them to mock me.
Meanwhile, back at the convoy...
No! Not now. Wait, I've died!
Goodbye.
No, come on!
They failed, frankly. Maybe their cars will work on water, but we'll never know, because they'll never get there.
I managed to get it going again, but not for long.
Engine stalled, no brakes, limited steering. I'm gonna have to ditch it. Oh, I think we've overheated. We've lost oil, water, diesel, blood, past the lot, really.
James, rather thoughtfully, chose to have his second breakdown right next to me.
What is it, me hearty?
Engine issues.
Yes.
That's the front.
Yes.
The radiator is sort of there, but then it goes down a bit further and there's the grills and...
I'm beginning to
and
understand
then what
it.
we've done is... There's no cooling
Blocked it
at
up.
all. Yeah.
So I've made these buoyancy aids that are around here, made out of this foam, but I've also done it under the front, and I think it's blocked the radiator.
Right, we've both done the same thing because we're stupid.
So, we each had a cup of tea and waited for the engines to cool.
Soon the damper van was as good as new.
It's fine, it's fine.
James had been told to put his mast back up and was running well too. And so in Newcastle under Lyme, our convoy regrouped.
can't smell my own car overheating because of that.
Trees. James, watch out for the trees.
Trees, trees.
Trees, James, trees.
Uh-oh, trees.
Then the inevitable happened. Where's May?
James, you've just gone the wrong way.
Then more inevitable happened. Hammond, you've got big smoke coming. No, stop. Never mind. Things could be worse.
Oh, cock. Oh, no. That is. And I've stalled and I've overheated. Sorry, mate. I'm sorry.
Eventually, we were back on the road and in the Peak District. That's peak, as in hills. And hills were a big problem for Hammond.
The really embarrassing thing is, it's slightly faster like this. The gloating will be endless. How James is doing.
Well, this is more like it. Performance has improved dramatically. I'm really bowling along.
Finally, Hammond and I arrived at the reservoir. Now, while we're waiting for James, I should explain it's March. It's the coldest March for 20 years because of global warming. And that means the water into which we shall be driving is... Well, how would you...
I'll tell you.
The big question was, which would arrive first, summer or James May?
Where is he?
I don't know. I mean, he's got to show up at some time. You can just see the mast. It's just the mast.
Just look at it. Have you had a few problems?
No, I just had to make a bit of a detour. Low bridge, you know, mast.
Where's he going?
Watch this. Brace, brace. It works.
That is really annoying.
I've got a rudder.
It did indeed work, for a few moments, but before I could hoist my sails, I drifted into some weeds and got stuck.
Then it was my turn. Life jacket! I was grateful when I saw the waterline I'd insisted on only having one engine.
Can you give me a tow before you sink?
No, I can't give you a tow. I'm leaking.
I, however, was about to launch into a world of issues.
Righto.
I'd bolted my propeller to the flywheel,
There he goes.
and as I drove in, it hit the ramp and broke. So I was in the water with no drive, but that was the least of my problems.
Oh no, it's sinking! Yeah, mine hasn't worked.
Can you come and give us a tow?
No, mate, my engine doesn't work.
Those incompetent co-presenters I have. With James still in the weeds and Hammond going down fast, I opened the taps on my outboard and went for a test drive. Oh yeah, this is nice. Maneuverable, comfortable. It just works. It works, but really this is top speed. That's annoying. Richard wasn't going anywhere unless he found some power. I've got a spare outboard.
You are joking.
I have. How much will you give me?
£1 million.
£1 million.
And a leg. Take your pick, either leg. Oh, yes. Now, what do I do? Oh, God.
So could he get the engine on and working before his damper van sank?
How do I start it?
Could he make it to the other side of the lake?
Oh. Please.
Could James? By this stage, he'd got his sails up. He was out of the weeds and underway. Just.
Ow!
Mind you, he was going faster than Hammond.
Yes! It's moving! I'm moving! It's a boat!
Morning.
Finally, we were off.
2 miles. Frankly, I've won this.
Come on, baby!
Come on, wind.
Sadly, my exuberance with the throttle was causing some problems for the toy boater.
No, no, no! Got a massive bow wave at the front.
But Hammond had bigger ones.
No! 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 Ah! Yes! Come on, baby! Oh. This is the moment. Look, it's the Titanic moment. Look! It's going! It's going! Oh! Oh no! Oh no!
Hammond, how much?
For what?
A lift.
I'll give you £1 million or this bucket.
What do we think, viewers?
Oh, come on, man, I'm going down.
Where's May?
I don't know. What do you think I'm worried about right now? I'm aboard.
Now get in there and get bailing.
Oh, what? I've come up with a problem.
What? You owe me £1 million?
While I was on my perilous rescue mission, James had powered ahead.
I need more wind.
Here we go. My toy submarine is off. That's full power. It's working. It's not working.
No.
Hang on. It's slow but certain and I'm not sinking.
Even though we were racing someone travelling at the slowest speed ever recorded by man,
Oh, come on.
Jeremy still insisted on going at full tilt.
Rise!
Rise, toy boater! It's coming over the side!
And boats don't do emergency stops.
Ah! Jeremy! We're going in!
Relax!
Our bailing session meant the tortoise was catching up.
I can see the finish line. It's about, I don't know, a couple of 100 yards away. Or about 4.5 hours.
So this was it, the final assault.
Coming in hot. We're nearly there!
Come on, you bitch.
I'm gonna make it!
I just had to turn round the pontoon and park. But I turned too hard and too fast.
That was a mistake.
You may have just overcooked it.
Richard. Richard.
It's going over. I'm just...
That's pretty cold. That's pretty bloody cold. I can't believe it. 2 miles. And it goes now. No. No. No.
HMS Clarkson has capsized by the sounds of things. That is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was a good idea. It had only one major flaw.
What?
The Nissan is £30,990, nearly twice what you'd pay for a normal car of this size. And the Peugeot is even more expensive, £33,155. Yes, with both you get £5,000 back from the government, but even with that, they're not good value. And mine isn't even very well equipped.
Have you got sat-nav in your car, James?
No, I haven't. Have you?
Yeah. Cruise control?
Nope.
So that's £3,000 more expensive than this, and isn't as well equipped or as big.
And what's more, the Leaf can even deliver your own personal Greenpeace lecture.
It's
By
talking.
the 12th of May, electric cars worldwide saved a total of 344,000 eco-trees,
What?
and 659 tons of carbon dioxide has been reduced.
What do they mean? What's an eco tree? What are you saying, woman?
Still, there is an upside to the nagging and the cost.
These days, ecoism is seen as cool. People like James May and me, petrol heads, we're dinosaurs, really. So if you have one of these cars with zero emission and full electric plastered down the side, you are more likely to get a girlfriend.
You just have to hope she doesn't live at the other end of the country.
James, can I just ask, what range do you have left?
I have 19 miles.
I was down to 14 miles, so, as is the way with all cars, we decided to buy some go juice in the next town, which turned out to be Lincoln. And then I realised we might be there for quite a while.
James, I have another readout on my dashboard. Guess how long it will take to charge this up to 100% fully charged?
Well, a few hours, I suppose, is it?
11 hours.
What?
By the time we reached the city centre, my range was down to 7 miles. So I looked on the sat-nav for the nearest official charging point.
40? The nearest charging place it gives me is 45 miles away. I can only go 7.
That's a very useful function you've got there.
Okay, Covent Garden car park, 77 miles away. What possible use is that?
We pulled in at the council offices to see if they could help.
Do you have any idea where we can charge electric cars up in Lincoln?
Electric cars.
Just need a socket, really.
You do, don't you?
Yeah.
We didn't have to wait long for an answer.
To check with our team, there are definitely no points within Lincolnshire.
Not in Lincolnshire.
Who's pushing who?
Yeah. Do you know where we can charge?
Various people suggested friends who might be able to help, but they were all too far away.
32 miles. 32?
32 miles to Birmingham.
So we stopped at a restaurant in the marina to ask if we could buy some of their electricity.
Use some of your charm. It'll begin with the word hello. Ready? Hello.
Hello. We were just wondering, we've got 2 electric cars.
Right.
And they're running...
James has a way with women.
Okay.
I should imagine he'll be able to talk her into it. No problem at all.
And it's going to take 12 hours.
No.
James?
Yeah.
I do apologise. I think those boats must be getting power from the shore.
Yes, they'll have plugs like caravan sites do. Yeah.
Getting to the boat park meant more driving, so that now my car was saying it'd need 13 hours to charge up.
Very low battery charge. Search for nearest charging station.
You're just wasting electricity telling me that.
I've only got 4 miles left now. Jeremy must be running on whatever the equivalent of empty is for a battery. We've just got to stop somewhere and beg for the use of a socket.
No, that's it. No, that's it. That's it.
Oh, not there.
This is the future of motoring here.
This is all of your lives here.
This is what's going to become of you all.
Obviously, the solution would be to get a tow from James. However...
Do not tow this vehicle with all 4 wheels on the ground, or this may cause serious and expensive damage to the motor.
Thank you.
Thankfully, some of the large crowd we'd attracted kindly pushed me to the boat park. However...
Well, I see 2 problems with this, James.
One of them is that you've got to get across that water.
Yes, and the other one is...
It's too short.
Yes.
Right, we'll have to push it somewhere else.
So, once more, we appealed to the good people of Lincoln, who pushed me to the university, where finally we found somewhere to charge up.
See that? Blue light on the dashboard. When all 3 are flashing, it's fully charged, OK?
Right.
We now had a 13-hour wait, but thankfully we were in the magnificent city of Lincoln, where there are many things to see and do.
I like a good cathedral.
I would never normally be brass rubbing. And do you know why I've never done it? Because all the cars I've ever owned have been powered by petrol or diesel. Look, it's Hammond, only in a diving bell.
It does look a bit like Hammond, actually.
Lincoln Castle was founded by William the Conqueror 1068, 2 years after the Norman Conquest. You can't build a stone castle on the earthen banks. anyway, initially. You have to wait for the banks to compact down.
That is the best building in the world.
Really?
For a department store, that's a fantastic piece of architecture. What's he doing?
I'm doing an abstract floor rubbing. Look at that, that's quite interesting.
Basically, in the Ice Age, the Lincolnshire Edge, big lump of limestone.
Do you know what this hill's called?
Hill?
No, steep hill.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, no, it really is. They spent ages thinking of it.
Can you see the square frontage?
Yeah.
There's a square within the square.
Yeah.
That is like a Norman fortified building, so the west front of it.
No, Nissan are going to start putting fast charge points at all their dealerships, so you'll be able to go in and charge your car up in 30 minutes. The problem is, if you do that all the time, then you could ruin the battery pack in 3 years.
Really? How much is a new battery pack?
£7,000.
Really?
Well, actually, Nissan can't say how much it is, but we rang an expert and he said today's money, £7,000.
How long do they think batteries will last if you charge them slowly and don't thrash them?
If you charge them up when they're half empty rather than letting them get all the way flat, maximum 10 years, possibly 5.
It's not that long, is it?
No. Are you going to go?
I can't go, actually. I can't. Well, I was, since you put that in, my word that I've got doesn't fit anymore.
As evening fell, we really were running out of things to do.
I think mine's worked quite well.
Yeah, not bad.
Hurt like hell.
Is mine all right, look? What is it? He's just having one, isn't it? What does it say? What?
The next morning, after the longest refuelling stop in history, we set out once more for Cleethorpes.
As of the 12th of May, your energy economy was 0.21 kilowatt-hours per mile.
The cost of charging this up at the university with its cheap deal was £2.34. But if you charge it up during the day, depending on who your supplier is and what deal you've done, it could cost you £8.30. That's £8.30 to do, it says, 100 miles.
To do 100 miles in a Golf Blue Motion diesel will cost about the same. But remember, the Golf is over £7,000 cheaper to buy, and its fuel tank is unlikely to be worn out after 5 years. And there are other issues too.
One of the problems with the electric car is you drive constantly as if you're on an economy run, because a part of your brain is acutely aware that when it's gone, you're in for a big wait. And it will get different. They'll have quick charging and 3-phase charging, and the batteries will improve, yes. But today, with this car on sale, you simply have to accept that you're going to learn a lot of medieval history.
Plus, you really do need to be able to work out where you'll be when the charge runs out. And that's not easy.
So I've now done 26 miles since I set off, but I've lost 40 miles of range.
Interesting, I've also done 26 miles, but this is the bit you'll like. I've gained 2 miles of range.
A lot of people think I have a downer on the electric motor. I don't. Nothing wrong with it at all. Theoretically, it could be immensely powerful. And I like the Leaf. It's beautifully made, it's very quiet, it's extremely comfortable and spacious. Good car. But the batteries it uses have to be recharged from the mains, and I don't think that's the answer. I think that what I'm actually driving is a square reel or a laser disc or a beta tape machine.
Batteries? Batteries are rubbish. Batteries are rubbish in everything. Think of all the things you've got at the moment that are battery powered, like torches and mobile phones and digital cameras and laptops. I bet you they're all either completely flat or going flat very quickly.
Eventually, we arrived in Cleethorpes.
We've made it to the seaside.
And it was on the Dodgems that we had an epiphany.
This is an electric car, but it has no onboard battery. It takes its power from the chicken wire in the roof.
Yes, all we have to do really is put chicken wire like that above all the motorways and dual carriageways in Britain. Then you drive to your nearest one, you extend the pole on the back of your car, and off you go, driving on the mains.
It gets better than that, you know, because if the traffic's really busy on the motorway, the government could just cut the power a bit and everyone would go slowly, and then if it was empty, they'd just increase the power and everyone would go fast.
Exactly, actually, and if there was an accident or some bad congestion ahead, they could just turn the whole thing off and everybody would glide to a safe halt at the same rate.
We have solved it. We have solved it. If you think about it, if you're driving along the motorway and you're really bored, you could just deliberately crash into someone to amuse yourself.
That's true, and motorways are boring, aren't they?
Exactly, so you just drive along doing this to the man next to you.
These cars, then, are not the future. But they did at least bring us to where the future lies.
Oh no, I've got oversteer.
Nobody does this deliberately on the motorway, do they?
Despite our best efforts, James and I were still more than 150 miles from our friend and colleague. Night was falling, the roads were getting worse, and there was another issue.
Sit rep. James May does not like driving in the snow and has now reduced his speed to about 3.
To annoy him as much as he was annoying me, I decided to ignite my collapsed sun.
Right.
Clarkson!
I've never, ever encountered a light like that on the front of a car.
Very funny, but could you turn the big light off?
Only when you speed up.
Turn the light off!
It was a long, horrible drive, but mercifully, when we were just 10 miles from Hammond, we found a lodge where we could spend the night. And the next morning, I came up with a plan.
Hammond is 10 miles away and 4,000 feet above us, so we have a race. And if you get there first, you don't have to rescue him. Come on, that's an incentive.
No, you're right, it is, isn't it? So if you don't get there first, you have to drive, what, 15 hours back to Vancouver with Richard Hammond in your pickup truck?
Can you imagine driving 15 hours back to Vancouver, with him either dead or bad-tempered?
Where the f*** are you? I peed in a bottle in my tent last night and it felt dirty. Enough.
With a good breakfast under our belts, James and I were planning our routes.
So Hammond is around there. That's where the signal came from his watch. So if I go up what I think is Wolf Pass, the corpse of Richard Hammond will be around here somewhere.
It's slightly longer, but it's only a little bit longer, but I'm avoiding that massive rise there. I'm going to go that way.
You ready, mate?
I've never been more ready.
3, 2, 1.
Begin!
This is an interesting race, it really is, because although our pickup trucks appear to be the same, but actually they're not the same at all. His is all about strength and torque, and this is all about speed and power. And then there's our driving styles. James's is very slow and methodical and full of maths. Mine's more sort of put your foot down and hope for the best.
Traction control is on. Thumbs outside the wheel, that's the other off-road tip. Absolutely gorgeous scenery. Hammond would have been having a lovely time looking at this. It's like being at a spa.
You, what's going on there?
In the Ford, I decided to use one of God's highways.
Rivers, as we know, are level unless they're waterfalls.
Just hope we don't encounter one of those. There's my camera. Yep, I can now see what I'm doing.
2 miles completed. No serious problems. Jeez. Yes. Good work. I love my pickup truck. I really love it.
Both of us were now off the beaten track and full of steely determination.
Come on, Jeremy, you need to get there first. Thunderbird 1 is parasliding. Oh, yes. This is called wrestling with the controls. Whoa! Oh!
I'm getting deep into the woods here. Steady. Temperatures and pressures, all in the green. This is shouting and power versus thought and talk.
Come on! Oh, I've got some rooster tails now. Oh. Good news, Hammond. The Velociraptor works well in these conditions. Where is he? Where is he?
Hello. Hello. I'm James. Oh, I'm Jeremy. Should we be friends, James? Yes, let's be best friends forever and ever. Right, James, I must tell you all about myself. Actually, that's my favourite hobby, telling people how wonderful I am. Oh, is it really, Jeremy? That's funny because I actually am brilliant at everything. Are you? Yes, I am, but I'm very modest. Are you? Yes, that's why I drive a yellow Ferrari. Do you? I drive everything better than everybody else. Let's have another friend, but let's leave him to die on a mountain top, shall we? Oh, that'd be funny, wouldn't it, then? We could look really cool with him.
Knowing that Hammond would be on high ground, I was now climbing. Hard. Oh God, I love this thing. I really, properly do. All day yesterday, this was an Aston Martin V8 Vantage. Now it's a Group B Audi Quattro.
On my route, I too was climbing.
Do your stuff, Z71 pack. You can actually feel the wheels going, is it this one, is it that one? I'll put a bit of power there, I'll put a bit to that one.
But as we climbed past 4,000 feet, the going started to get really tough.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Thunderbird 2 is still go.
Keep those revs up, keep the wheels spinning. Come on, Jeremy, you need to get there first. I do not want to drive back to Vancouver with my Velociraptor being soiled by Hammond's cheesy, decomposing bottom.
Oh, my head's come off. Has it? Well, a man threw a knife at me, but I caught it in my teeth. Literally, my head came off. Oh, but I'm okay. Oh, yeah. In the cock! Ha! Right in the nads! Look at that! Ah!
Driving along, singing this song. Come on. Something in a winter wonderland. Situation update, viewers. Bit too close to the edge there. I've got to be careful how I move, otherwise I'll fall into the valley.
Still, could be worse.
Whoa! Oh no! Whoa! Faced with the prospect of having to rescue the world's angriest man,
Where are you, you pair of middle-aged...
James and I had both decided to rip out our own fingernails.
Ow! Ow!
This made progress much easier.
That feels good. Temperatures and pressures still in the green.
With snow chains fitted, you're supposed to be gentle. But luckily, my colleague doesn't know what that means.
Dig and claw, dig and claw, come on, digging. Damn it, blast.
Come on! Come on! You know you want to do this. You don't want Richard Hammond in you. Oh, no!
The news was grim.
You are genuinely a bit of a desperado here, Silverado. Loving that. And loving that as well. I'm still coming, Richard Hammond.
And you know what? So was I. We are underway, 3 wheels on my wagon, and I am still rolling along. Come on, machine. Where is James May? Where is May?
Bit of beans there. Slightly less beans there for the climb.
That's an engine. It's not a plane, it's a car, it's... That's got to be them! Where the bloody hell have they been?
Come on. Do it, claw.
Stop panicking, just ease it off.
Really struggling here. Come on! It's Hammond! Hammond is there!
How can it have taken that long?
May, bad news. You're going to have to take Hammond back to Vancouver.
That's a powerful vehicle! That is a go-anywhere car! So where the have you been?
And he's in an appalling temper. Absolutely shocking.
Where are you going? Well, now what? Oh, that's your rescue, is it?